You know, in the last video, this area turned out exactly how I wanted it to. And can I just say thank you very much for all the support and the lovely comments and suggestions for the last video. And we'll be doing some of those suggestions later on. But for now, we're going to move away from the harbour and build another suggestion from one of you guys, which was a bank by Fish445. He suggested that I create a bank, which was a cool idea, especially for a city. And I think a big central bank in the city centre would look very cool. So I'm thinking somewhere in this kind of area, next to Taylor Square, next to the map room as well. I'm thinking right here, actually. Because this is going to be quite a prominent part of the city centre. We're going to have a massive building right there and a couple buildings either side. This area is going to be very cool once it's built up more. But yeah, so Taylor Square, the tree here, big bank right here. You've got this dirt manor, some more buildings once you get them up. It was going to look so good. So yeah, for the materials, I'm thinking we're going to use a lot of sandstone and some dark oak for the floor. So yeah, let's try this kind of shape for now. We're going to have cut sandstone down the bottom. And because it drops off, I think we'll keep this sandstone trim the same height the entire way around. We'll just have some regular sandstone just to try and give it some variety and a change as it goes lower down. Okay, not too bad. And this side's fairly straightforward because it's all the same height, so we don't need to worry about this side. So you can see the general size, general shape of it. Again, going to be very impressive and a very important building in the city. Okay, so next we're going to worry about where our windows and our doors are going, and how I just do that is I first of all just place some blocks and there'll be a window there, and we'll probably do the same here and same there. And how does that line up? Not too good. I mean, it works quite well because it's 4, 4, 4, 4, but we want a door in the middle. So I think what we could do is have this kind of shape here, and maybe, so rather than having some smaller windows, we've got some slightly bigger ones in which we can put some sandstone walls in the middle of. In fact, maybe birch would look better. Okay, so for our windows we can have this kind of shape now, and because it's offset we'll have to put the trapdoor slightly further out, but that will be okay once we get a window behind it. It just looks strange for now. And we can up these walls some more as well, and I'm even going to make this window slightly bigger. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a bit plain. We need some more colours in there and textures, so I'll just try and see how this looks if I sprinkle in some regular sandstone throughout. And that's not too bad. That actually makes quite a difference. Yeah, that's looking not too bad. Yeah, the start of this video was a lot slower than the other ones. I just thought I'd give it a go. If you guys like it, then please let me know. But as you can see, I'm just building away at this bank, and it turns out really quite nice, I feel. The sandstone combination of these couple blocks, couple textures, it just looks very, very good together, and will signify quite an important building in this area, you know, these rich sort of materials. As you can see on screen, something that I love doing right now is putting these centerpieces down my 3 wide windows or 4 wide windows. I use trapdoors. It just looks so good. It's like the center column that you see in these old windows and buildings. It just looks very good in my opinion. And I thought I'd add a dark oak floor inside of this building because, again, I want to go for these nice rich materials, and I feel like dark oak is perfect for this. A block that's a personal favourite of mine, which I don't see get used too often and it's so heartbreaking, is this sort of cyan colour in Minecraft builds. You know, we've got the warped fungus and that whole warped set of blocks. In fact, you can see me getting some of the warped wood for the window pieces and some of the warped fungus for the wallpaper, which you'll see me scatter in just a moment. But it looks so good. I don't understand why people don't use these things. But yeah, all in all, this bank is coming along very good, and we've just begun, and I think it's started off pretty good, so I'm quite happy. Okay, so you can see the general shape is down, looking good. I've got this nice blue wallpaper inside. Again, I think that looks very cool as well. I'm going to probably switch this out for some glass, like these, the window pieces. I'm going to get rid of these stairs probably at some point, but they look quite nice for now. And it'd be so good if I could just put glass in between the blocks, but it's Minecraft, you can't do that. But yeah, all in all, I think that's a very good colour for this area. Like, comparing the dirt to the sandstone, it's so nice. And again, I can just imagine this once there's buildings here. I hope you guys can as well, but once there's buildings surrounding here and it's just dense in the city, it'll look so cool. Just this little pocket of nature, impressive buildings everywhere you look, it'll be cool. I think we're just going to keep this sandstone theme another couple layers above, and then that'll be the height of the building, because I want it to be poking above the tree. I want these nice windows again up there, and one more as well, just so you've got such a good view when you're walking up those roads, because again, all these roads are going to be walked on, and I want good views from all of them. And of course, I've made sure to leave some room behind for the vaults and sort of bank teller rooms and everything that you'd have inside of a bank. I thought I'd just take the time to say that a couple days ago the channel actually got completely terminated off of YouTube, and it was quite a scary thing to deal with. Fortunately it was a bug, and I was not the only person that affected it. It affected thousands of people, thousands of channels. It's quite a major bug. Luckily everything is back to normal. The channel is completely unharmed, but yeah, quite a scary thing to deal with. Okay, so you can see I've built this up 3 floors high, and I think it's the perfect height. It was exactly how I wanted it to look, and it looks pretty good. Again, once we have buildings here, it will obscure it rather quite a bit, but just that window on show, the other one's being hidden. You can see the 3 up there, you can see the colour of the inside wallpaper. It just looks very cool. It looks very Spanish, very sort of European. I quite like it though. And of course this side as well, looking good, but of course there'll be another building here, and yeah, looking good so far. On these upper floors we've got a lot of room for possibilities, you know, some office space, some other things as well. There's of course this 3rd floor as well, and I've realised this whilst building, but it's actually on top of the hill. Like, this is the highest part of the city, and where the city's going to be, oh that was close, where the city's going to be built. You can see most of it is on sort of just above ocean level, but this is the highest point, and it shows, you know, it's going to be quite impressive because every building here is going to stand above taller than the rest of them. So very much looking forward to continue building here. And just being up here looking over the city, it just looks so cool. Of course you can see the east end of the city. It looks very cool from up here. I like it. But yeah, I'm very happy with the style and everything that we've got going so far in this building. Of course we are going to go through it and add some more details, so probably in these parts later on. Try and match a theme on this, because all these buildings in this area tend to have a theme. Like, you can see I've got these stairs, and then it's a wall, and then it's a fence, and it's exactly the same actually on this museum building as well. Similar style here, only without the walls and the fences. It's just stair, block, slab, but still it's got all these designs, and we're going to do the same on this building. So yeah, it's looking good. Let's get the rest of the walls built up, and we'll get some windows in. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this build completely drains my sandstone supply. It really did take a lot of blocks. Despite it not being the biggest building, it still made quite an impact in my storage system. But yeah, you can see in just some of these clips where I'm making the top part of the highest floor, you can really appreciate just how big this building is. And of course the technique to put the fences in between the window frames, it just looks so good. It's also part of the reason why I'm so excited for the new update that's coming out from Minecraft Live. The white wood and the ability to do what we do with, you know, the sandstone. We can have the birch walls and birch fences. We can now do that with diorite and other white blocks because of the white wood types. It's going to be so good. I cannot wait to use them. And I'm not sure if you caught that, but I was originally going to do dark grey stained glass in the windows, but I decided to go against it and went with white glass instead, which turned out so good. It looks so much better and was definitely a good decision. Okay, I'll tell you what, using the white glass as opposed to the grey glass I think was such a good decision. It's just so much nicer looking, especially for this build, you know. But yeah, as you can see from the windows, I've replicated the wallpaper up the sides just to the 2nd floor, not to the 3rd floor, and I've put a roof on it as well. But yeah, all in all this building is looking pretty good. It's just very plain, so we're going to work on that now. And what people don't seem to appreciate, I feel, is how easy it is to just add some details. So I'm just going to go to these corners and simply add a trim, just around each part, and I'm just going to add some walls, and already that looks not too bad actually. Just that has made quite a difference. I'm now going to go and I'm going to get, I was going to get some birch fences, but I'm all out, so I'm going to have to go and chop down some trees. And I think we're going to work on this soon, because this road is going to be a big piece of infrastructure and a major roadway in the city, and there's going to be a massive park this side, which will be very cool. You can actually see some behind the scenes from that dirt short that I made, the Dirt House Evolution short. Yeah, it's looking not too bad. Yeah, so there's some cool behind the scenes. Every time I go out here to gather some wood, I'm constantly reminded just how big this city is getting and how fun it's been as a process, just watching this city grow and grow. And of course, I then decided to start the YouTube channel and get you guys involved, which was such a good decision. So it's been great to have so many people just appreciate the time that I've put into this world. It's very much appreciated, so thank you guys. I also think that adding these corner pieces has influenced the whole Spanish theme that I've went for. Unintentionally, I didn't mean to make a Spanish looking building, but it's turned out quite cool, and it'll just look very unique in the city. But I'm just going to put a fence on each corner piece. I'm not going to do the 3 fences like I've done with the walls. So it should just be a nice point. And I'm going to remove this scaffolding because it's getting in the way now and I can't appreciate it fully. But that's not looking that bad. I think it'll look better once we get some more on each other side. But yeah, looking good so far. Okay, so I've added these corner pieces on every single corner. Looking not too bad. And I feel like something's missing in the middle, so we're going to work on that now. So on the same height as the things we've just done there, I'm going to add these parts, which again, just to add some more detail, I'm going to add the stairs, then the walls on top. And then on these parts, I think I'll add some fences here and here, just on the top parts, nothing down below, because it is a 2-block centre, but I think that should be okay. And we remove this scaffolding, we'll take a look, which yeah, I think that looks not bad. You're not going to see it from that far away, because there's going to be a building here, but up close, it looks not too bad. But the front face, something is missing there. I think we need, same again that we did down there, just those elements again. But I feel like something needs to go on top now. I don't know if the flat roof was the right option. Maybe a pitched roof would be quite good, but I'm not sure. But we'll add those stair elements first. Okay, I really like how this building is turning out. I think it looks very cool. We've definitely played into those sort of Spanish themes, and I think it's turned out pretty perfectly. I did remove the fences that we put up there because I thought they were just unnecessary, so they're gone, and this side's also looking pretty good, but we can't appreciate it because obviously there's buildings in the way, but still, from the ground, looking pretty good. So it's now time we work on the interior, which I'm not too sure how we're going to do this. I do think we should have some kind of desk over this side, maybe this side as well, and maybe a sort of circular bit for the teller. I'm not too sure. Tellers, the bank tellers. And then through this part here, obviously we'll move this door. I'm just trying to make a hole so I can get through. We'll have the vault and probably a staircase leading up to some offices upstairs. Just other things like this. Just like this is the staff area, you know. But before we do the interior, let's take a break from here and do one of you guys' suggestions down at the harbour. Specifically for that massive oak building. And it was a suggestion by Danny Mulder, not Muddler, Mulder. He suggested that I create the oak building into a big warehouse, which I think is pretty perfect for this area. I mean, perfect for this building, rather. It does give you sort of warehouse vibes, and I quite like it. Ah, pesky Enderman. They're just griefing my world. But, yeah, this is perfect for a warehouse, and we'll give it a 4th wall as well. Yeah, this warehouse turns out pretty cool, I think, in the end. It does look exactly like a warehouse, which was, you know, what we're going for. And it's always great to have you guys tell me what I should do with certain buildings. You know, I love getting feedback and interacting with you guys. So thanks very much. Any other suggestions, please keep them coming because I love to read. Okay, the warehouse is looking complete. I've just put some basic shelves in and covered the shelves with just random things. It looks quite good, it looks quite busy, it looks good from outside, which I'll show in just a moment. And then upstairs I've got these massive tables that could be used for a lot of things. I've just right now set some things on top of them. And again, more shelves and some big piles of crates. Again, I'm not going to be in here very often, but from outside it looks very good. And of course, credit where it's due. I've put Danny Mulder Co, a storage warehouse. That's not good, that I keep mispronouncing your name. But yeah, thank you very much for the suggestion. I hope you're happy with it. Okay, so I've just spent some time planning out this front desk. I think it looks not too bad. Again, I went for the circular design. I think it looks pretty cool. But there's a couple other things I want to get inside of this area. Up at the bank, I've added some carpets. I just want to get some bricks so I can decorate the 2 end tables with some pots. So we'll have one here. And then we'll have one in the middle over here. There we go. Nice bit of green, bit of colour. And I think we'll also add some paintings inside of the bank. I'm thinking we'll have one over here. So, wow, that's good size, but different painting. Yeah, there we go. One of the nice new ones. We could also put a painting this side. Have we got a 3 wide one? Oh, brilliant. Oh, that is so good. I'm also going to just match the other side and put these sort of arch pieces above the doorway, just try and keep some consistency. And yeah, oh, that looks so good, this room now. I'm not the best at interiors, I want to get better. That's why I've been asking you guys what I should do inside of the buildings, just so I need to work on the interiors. But other buildings like this are good practice as well. So yeah, we're going to work on this part now. Okay, so you can kind of see the theme that I'm going for. We've got this corridor, the stairs that lead up to the second floor, and I've just had a whole bunch of lanterns just so nothing spawns. And then down here, this will be the entrance to the vault, which will be a sort of 3x3 door. I don't think it will function, and it'll just look very nice, very decorative, but it should be quite good. And then there'll be an office space around here, so we could try and centralize it like this. So we'll have a 1-block door this side and a 3-block door for the vault, and we can maybe have a painting on that wall as well. Okay, I'd say that's the bank complete. Outside it's looking very good from all angles, and inside it opens up lovely blue colours throughout. Got a reception where we can withdraw and deposit money. If we hop over the counter, we're met with this lovely corridor leading to the bank vault, and you don't want to know what's stored in there. And inside this door we have the office for the fish 445, and upstairs leads you to this landing bit with offices through each door. But yeah, this has been a very fun build and I've thoroughly enjoyed it, so thanks very much for your suggestion. And it's always good to see another building complete within the town. But stay tuned because the next video is going to be quite good. We're working on the Nether Hub and it's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before, so stay tuned. Thanks very much.